Speaking of games that are coming out this year, though, The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening Remake is coming to Nintendo Switch in 2019. Dude, when I saw this, I was like, because I knew what it was right away, right? Like I knew, like I saw the waves crash up, and I saw like the early '90s style Link from like, dude, that opening cutscene that they showed was incredibly faithful to the artwork from the manual, like incredibly faithful to that.
They have to have that in the game.
Yeah,
like,
well, it'll open up the game. I bet it's the cutscene you see before you get to the title screen, just like the GBA. You know, and like, dude, Link's Awakening was the first Zelda game I ever played. Like, it was literally my first Zelda game, and I was like, I was watching this cutscene. I'm like, is this the Link's Awakening remake? And then they said it was like, it's coming to Switch. Got me like, I mean, we've talked about Link's. Ed, we were talking about. I was looking back on earlier episodes. In the first, like, within the first like 6 or 7 episodes of this show starting, we were talking about a Link's Awakening remake for 3DS.
Yes.
And the fact that it's coming to Switch and this art style looks awesome, and it's like, I don't know, man. I cannot wait. I love the art style. I love just watching this game in motion. It reminds me of like those 70s Christmas cartoons, the stop motion things, like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Santa Claus and Frosty the Snowman. Like, dude, this game, it like, I had a smile on my face the whole time this trailer was playing when I first watched it, that I was just like, it was hard for me not to kind of like get emotional about it because of just, you know, I love Link's Awakening so much. Man, I cannot wait. Also, by the way, if you guys want to play Link's Awakening before it comes out on Switch and you own a 3DS, it's like $3 on 3DS right now. It's on sale. So
I was in the lunchroom at work by myself watching this direct and not seeing that. And all you heard from the lunchroom of you was other places in the office. What? I screamed loudly in my lunchroom and said yes.
Wow.
Like, and then just seeing this game in motion, and I was just like, this is why Nintendo is kind of like king of animation, of artwork and art styles, because it's like, I know it's a reimagining, they're calling it. You call it a remaster if you want to, but this is a reimagining.
Well, it's what this is telling me. What this looks like is kind of like what they did with Resident Evil 2, right? It's a remake from the ground up, but it's more than a remake. It's more of a retelling, a reimagining of what this game would look like in 2019. Instead of like, you know, Shadow of the Colossus was a great remake, but it was pretty cosmetic. You know, like, you still played through the game and fought the Colossus and stuff. Like, I feel like what they did with Resident Evil 2 and this game is the route that they're going to start taking with remakes.
Yeah. Well, like, I wonder if this is the engine that they built when because remember, this is basically what the newest Zelda was. No, the newest Zelda. What the newest Zelda was going to basically be like. Because remember, there's a 2D version of Breath of the Wild that they made.
Yeah. The thing about it is that's a possibility, Jesse. I think because Corey, did we talk on some episodes like a while back, like maybe last year or some years back, that they were hiring for a new like 2D Legend of Zelda game.
Yeah,
and I think this is probably
it was kind of like right before Breath of the Wild came out. You know, they were talking about Nintendo was talking about 2D Zeldas, and if 2D Zeldas will ever come back, and they. Like a couple months later, the stuff started showing up for Nintendo hiring for 2D Zelda projects, and a lot of people thought it was going to be, you know, a Link Between Worlds either being ported to Switch or a Link's Awakening project for 3DS was a lot of the speculation. And boy, am I glad this is a Link's Awakening remake for Switch, dude. The Link character model looks so adorable with just the little like black dotted eyes and stuff.
The chibi look,
He just kind of like hops around, like, I can't. dude, I can't wait. And the Chain Chomp is back. Like, dude, this game is gonna be just. It's gonna be incredibly.
And I agree with you. Take your breath, Corey. I agree with you,
This will probably be the first 2D Zelda that I actually like, because I'm not a 2D Zelda fan at all.
I was thinking that because of Link Between Worlds, this is the engine that they were running on. But I think with what they're doing with this, I think that Breath of the Wild engine is probably being used instead for this. Because even like the lettering and stuff looks like
they used the Breath of the Wild Zelda logo, pretty much the font at least.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it looks so clean too, though. Like just the white on the kind of like the hand drawn background. Like,
and you know what? This is so Playmobil.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of. I was like, this looks like some dumb toy I used to have when I was a Playmobil. Yes, thank you.
I want this game. Like this is an automatic must buy.
Oh yeah, well yeah.
Like I think the problem I'm going to have with it is just like the struggle of releasing it. Do we release it in September or does it stay in November?
I think this is going to be their big October game before Pokemon. Right, because Pokemon's got holiday wrapped up, right? But Zelda, they usually release Nintendo. If a Pokemon game's coming out in November, Nintendo usually releases their other big product at the end of October. And in the last couple of years, they've released 2 games in October, which I still think Luigi's Mansion is going to be that other game.